And we're back. Hello everybody, Dark Phoenix Gaming here, and welcome back to some more Assassin's Creed 2. Last time we left off, Ezio had been officially inducted into the Assassins by Uncle Mario and a bunch of our other old friends, including Niccolo Machiavelli, as it turns out. And we retrieved the Apple of Eden. Now, we have come here to Forli to take it here because Caterina Sforza, the current ruler's wife, I guess, is apparently an ally of the Assassins, so we're here for that. Also, and I just want to mention this in case anyone feels like bringing it up, I did a little bit of research off camera, and it turns out we are probably not going to be getting the last weapon in the game, just because there's some special conditions behind getting our hands on that, as it requires us to collect 50 of the feathers, and I'm not going to go out of my way to do that just for a single weapon. We have 25, but that took up to this point in the game, so I'm just not going to bother, just no. But we will read her codex entry. Caterina Sforza. Date of birth, 1463. Profession, Countess of Forli, noble. A countess by marriage, Caterina was notorious far before she ever arrived in Forli. Raised in the court of Milan, she received a classical education while tutored in the art of war by her father, the Duke. At court, Caterina also acquired a passion for alchemy and hunting. In 1473, when she was 10 years old, Caterina became engaged to Girolamo Riario, the Pope's nephew.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Madonna.
I thought when we met you were a bit special, but an assassin. Walk with me, Caro.
Well, thank you, microphone. I do really appreciate you fucking up like this. So much fun. I can look at Machiavelli's thing later.
I've never heard of a woman ruling her own city before. It's very impressive.
Well, it was my husband before,
yes,
of
some stuff she'll tell us we know from the codex entries.
Don't be. I had him killed.
Wow. Wow.
We discovered Girolamo Rial was
Interesting.
making a map of the locations of the remaining codex pages.
I never liked that goddamn son of a bitch anyway. He was a lousy father. Boring in bed.
Father?
And a pain in my ass.
Wow. Best response ever. But I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this. And people running away is never a good sign, no matter where you are.
What's happening?
They came as soon as you
Never
left the
a
city
good
walls,
sign.
Signora. The city is under attack.
What? By who?
The Orsi brothers, Signora.
Oh, son
I
of a
am
Judah.
going to kill someone.
The same canali I hired to kill my husband.
It's the Spaniard, of course. The Orsi have no worldview bigger than their purse.
But how could he know where we were taking the apple before we even knew?
Because they're not here for the apple, Ezio. They're after Riario's map.
Basta with your map, Nicolo. My children are inside. Oh, porco demonio.
Besides, this map doesn't really matter. If it's to the remaining codex pages, then they will find it less than worthless, because literally every codex page in the game is currently on Uncle Mario's wall in the estate. So they are not going to get any use out of it whatsoever. I've already collected the pages. So they can have the map, honestly. It doesn't matter at all. So just let them have the map, honestly. If it wasn't for her kids being inside, I don't think Ezio would give a damn. But prepare for an interesting encounter coming up.
Aspetta. Perhaps yes. There's an old tunnel under the western wall from the canal.
Bene. I'll be right back.
Hey!
No, I'm thinking of something else, obviously.
You occupy my city, my home. You think I'm going to stand here and do nothing about it? How about I come up there and rip your ballet off?
Oh, I love her.
Doing the beating of your master's
I love her. Oh, Katarina, she is so awesome.
Down your necks and shove your faces up my pika. I'll stick your ballet with the and roast them over my kitchen fire. How's that sound?
I love her. She is awesome.
You think I wouldn't do it just because of this? Le mie tette. I bet you want to see them, don't you?
Oh, Katarina, you are awesome. You really are awesome. I love her. She's just great. But we have some mercenary bitches who need killing. I would have helped sooner, but wasn't a good position for it. I'm sorry. Are you really doing that? Did anyone see the killer? You know who it is.
What happened here?
You're kidding me. They're actually gonna do that dumb shit. Great. Oh well. We have our way in, at least. And of course need to open the gates. I would help them out with the fight, but I have a feeling that getting the gates open will help more. seeing as that will actually let us get into the city and probably bring reinforcements too.
Ah, ma forse è per questo che non vi decidete a uscire. Già, scommetto che lo gradireste.
But first, I gotta get up onto the top wall, because apparently that's where the gate key is. Not sure why it's this high up, but it is what it is, I guess.
Non ho mai visto in vita mia una cozzaglia di sposarsi peggio accortita di voi. È tutta penosa. Dopo che vi avrò fatto
Fuck you.
quanto siete ora.
Aw, that's cute. You think you have a chance? We'll do this quickly and I will just murder the both of you. Or the three of you in this case. Let's get that. And then see if I can't double assassinate these two tools. Yes, that ought to do it. Sorry, did you want to live? Well, you don't get to, so there. We're in, so let's deal with this. And that's on to the next mission. Bodyguard. Get inside the Rocca di Ravaldino, Caterina's citadel, while protecting her and Machiavelli. Okay? And let's get the sword out. No reason for a hidden blade at the moment. But there is need for slicing their faces open. I don't know why I enjoy the sword fighting so much in Assassin's Creed. I mean, I'm fully aware that the melee combat is one of the weak points at this stage. Would you watch that? As I was saying, I'm fully aware it's one of the weak points. Especially seeing as it's incredibly easy and we haven't quite reached the point where they've got stuff like counter kills and chaining implemented in the fancy ways that we'll get later on. Unfortunate. It does mean it's a little more interesting since you can't just chain everything together and win. But I kind of love the melee combat in this game because unlike in the first Assassin's Creed, it's a lot more exciting and engaging to go through the sword fights than it was in the first game. I don't know why, it's just more interesting in sword fighting. Even if we're not quite at the stage where it's really a whole lot of fun to do. Oh well. Don't exactly need to know why it's fun, just that it is, I suppose. And these pricks have decided to keep on following. If the guards want to just distract while I escort them, then I am more than happy to take that solution, as it will mean we can get through these particular memories a bit faster. I mean, I don't have anything against these restored memories, but But even so, they're not exactly the most enjoyable aspect of the game. When I first played through them, they were great and hilarious in all the best ways, but they didn't give me that exciting and epic feeling that I got from a lot of the main story stuff. So, while I love them, they are not the best thing there is or anything. And I know probably a lot of that just doesn't make sense. But let's just kill some more Templar soldiers, shall we? That's a few more of them down. Now what? Okay, what's going on now?
Bambini! But where are Bianca and Ottaviano? Forgive me, Signora. They were playing outside when the attack began. I don't know where they are.
Reinforcements from the mountains! They are breaching the citadel!
Ezio,
Oh fuck.
start to get in here.
We could be in some trouble. Hopefully not, but I'm a little paranoid. Defend the citadel. Okay, kill more Templar soldiers. Not about to complain. And I can be notorious if you like. It will not stop me from slicing your faces open. Feel free to maintain the notoriousness. You're still going to die. But why I bother with refilling my ammunition and shit, I do not know. Now these assholes are not content to stick to the normal grounds, and we're adding some more dimensions to things. Not complaining, mind you. But it does make things interesting that we're fighting people on the rooftops. Usually whenever I'm on the rooftops, all that means is guards want me dead. It's a nice difference, I have to say, that we're fighting alongside the guards now, rather than them trying to slaughter us when we're up on the roofs. Five attackers remain. Make that 4. Make that 3. Make that 2. And Katerina is in a bit of trouble. But we have won. We've won that fight. Now, what does Katerina want? Let's find that out. Quick like.
Caterina Sforza! I know you're in there! I have something you may want back!
Who's this bastard?
Missing any children? And Ezio Auditore! What a pleasant surprise!
Tell you what, surrender unconditionally now, and I will not rip your spleen out and feed it to you. How's that sound?
Where are my children? Let them go!
Of course, Signora. We'll happily give them back for something of yours. A certain map
And a certain apple, brother. See, a certain apple.
Well,
Or shall I
if you
trace
weren't
the
asking
baby's
for the
next
apple,
ear?
I would have encouraged her to agree.
You think you can threaten me? I'll give you nothing.
And this is the amusing shit I was speaking of earlier.
To make more.
Oh,
When you
wow.
change your mind, we'll be in the village outside the city.
She is fucking awesome. Tell you what, I have another idea. I sneak in there, murder every last son of a bitch there.
You to sacrifice your children.
Nobody's sacrificing anything. Go get them back for me, Ezio.
See, you have my word. The apple needs to remain in the citadel. Keep this safe.
Let's hope that doesn't bite us in the ass. But rescue Katerina's children. Hey, and the Orsi brothers, also known as those asshole bastards.
Bored with their leisurely life in the countryside, the Orsi brothers decided to spice things up a little. They started a money-lending business that was extremely successful, mostly because they killed anyone who didn't pay them back. Then, Caterina Sforza hired them to murder her Templar husband, Girolamo Riario, which they did in true cavalier fashion. They rode up to his palace, waltzed into the dining room, stabbed him in the chest, ransacked the estate, and left his naked body in the center of town. According to Abstergo's files, Rodrigo Borgia, after escaping from Venice, offered to pay them for the recapture of the Peace of Eden. And, of course, Caterina's head.
Of course.
It was the Orsi brothers' idea to kidnap her children. I ask you, what has this world come to when the rich go so bad?
Wow. Those guys are bastards. And, in fact, saying they're bastards is probably being a touch too generous towards them. But we are apparently on a time limit for rescuing her children. And I've already gotten seen, because I am shit at remaining undetected when I really need to. When it doesn't matter how undetected I am, then I can do it just fine. But when it's half the thing that I'm trying to do, I cannot. At all.
You should not be up here, Storto.
Whatever. You'll forget me the moment I'm out of your eyesight anyways, so it doesn't matter. Go fuck yourself. Yes, I am. So how about you stop trying, bitch? Anyways. That apple we're going to need soon enough. Those two are standing side by side. So let's kill those two. And you as well, because why the fuck not? And just dive into the waters. We've got places to be, so the brutal murder of a few Templars may be in order here. But where are you keeping your hostages? That's what I need to find out. We may end up just slaughtering basically every Templar in here because, luckily for us, they are stupid. And don't seem inclined to kill their hostages, no matter what.
Only Messer Giraldi could see this.
Never seen him before.
Maybe I'll just take the easy way out and shoot them with the gun. So yes. Gun on number 1. I meant to kill you, not the civilian. Sorry about that. Whatever. Out with the sword, dead with the soldier. And sorry, Mr. Civilian. Yes, I think we have located them.
Is this all the men you have to hold me? Stolti. It won't be enough. My mama is fierce. We Sforza women are no wilting flowers. It may look pretty to the eye, but the eyes deceive. Just ask Barbara.
And apparently even their children are badasses. Nice.
Now you die! Dannaggio, I've lost sight of him!
Here! Don't lose him again!
Should not be up here, Dannaggio, with you!
Okay, if you're going to do that, I don't think we have much to worry about.
Get on his blind side!
Hope you don't think
Aw, adorable little peons.
you down, eat you for breakfast.
That's so cute. These idiots apparently think that they have a chance of defeating me.
You're basically just wasting your time and mine. I'm getting bored. Don't you have anything to do while I wait for you to die?
Well, you can enjoy the sounds of them being viciously slaughtered by yours truly. That should be entertaining, relatively speaking, right? That's a decent number of them down.
Did he get clear?
Just kill them. And then let's do our rescue. After we have a look at this. Bianca Riario. Some people live a dream. Bianca Riario was not one of those people. In 1484, at the age of 6, she witnessed the sacking of her family's palazzo in Rome and was carried by her lunatic warrior mother into a siege at the Castel Sant'Angelo. Next, dragged by her family to Forli, far more horrifying delights awaited her. Shortly after Bianca's 10th birthday, her father, Girolamo, was stabbed to death and his naked body thrown into the middle of the town square. Then her family's palazzo was sacked again, and she was kidnapped by the Orsi brothers. Bianca escaped the Orsis and returned to her mother. How exactly this escape was accomplished is unknown, but now we know Ezio did it. And when she was 16, while out on a hunting expedition with her mother's new husband, Giacomo Feo, she witnessed his brutal ambush and assassination. In 1500, Bianca's mother was taken prisoner by Cesare Borgia and apparently raped by Rodrigo Borgia and Cesare. Cesare then killed Bianca's husband. Astore the Third Manfredi in 1502. She married again, this time to a count, Troilo de Rossi, who died in 1521. At which point she wisely decided to give up on life and went to her grave sometime around 1522. Wow, girl, your life sucks.
Grazie, messere. But my brother, they're holding Ottaviano at the lighthouse.
Okay. At the lighthouse. I don't... So he's at the lighthouse with the guy we have to kill, I guess.
What do they cut clocks like?
There!
Who's getting away? Now you die!
Honestly, you idiots are not important enough for me to stop and kill. So, enjoy being irrelevant bitches. Enjoy your irrelevance. You do not matter. Let that sink in for a second. You don't matter enough for me to kill. You're not even important enough for me to kill you. Let that sink in for a moment.
Sit down, Marmocchio!
Yes. Let that sink in. You don't even match. You guys don't even matter enough for me to kill you. That's how much I don't care about you guardy poos.
Please, messere. I need to go to the bathroom. Just let me go pee.
I don't think he's gonna fall for it, kid. Good effort, though. Good effort.
Hey, get down now!
Okay. Now.
Baby, what are your balls?
Well, it's time for you to die. Nice try, though. 10 out of 10 on effort, negative 200 out of 10 on execution.
Dying for a handful of change. Was it worth it?
More than you know. The maestro gains his price. Because of me.
I fucking knew it. They took the apple while we were away, didn't they? That's what happened.
Requiescat in pace.
Okay, time to rescue child number 2 after I read his codex entry. Ottaviano Riario, Count Noble, born 1479. Ottaviano entered the service of the Florentine Republic as a condottiere when he was 19 at the request of his mother, Caterina Sforza, who wanted to cement amiable relations with Florence. He commanded 100 men from Forli, but terminated his contract after only a year because Florence didn't have the money to pay him. Despite accounts which described Ottaviano as obese, brainless, and under his mother's thumb, Pope Alexander VI, Rodrigo Borgia, offered his daughter Lucrezia to Ottaviano. Why? Because Rodrigo decided that those were traits he could tolerate in a son-in-law, as long as that son-in-law was key to controlling the territories of Forli and Imola. Plus, his praying mantis of a daughter Lucrezia rarely stayed married to one man for long. Her husband tended to sign declarations of impotence or simply disappeared. Wisely, Caterina denied the marriage, enraging the Pope and leading to his son Cesare's assault on Forli. Caterina was ousted by Cesare and entered her exile in Florence. Under her guidance, Ottaviano attempted to convince the new Pope Julius II to give him back the lordship of Imola and Forli, but instead, Ottaviano ended up selling the Riario claims to Julius for an IOU, no less. So he's apparently less competent than his sister, but had a less shitty life. Interesting kids, for sure.
Grazie, signore.
Now, I think we have places to be. So let's get right on that. And that one secret mission with the assassin mark, you'll probably remember it from the last episode. I made an attempt at that, but decided to abandon it without actually doing it, because as it turns out, the specific thing from right there, that particular secret mission, all it is a repeat of the mission where we flew Leonardo's flying machine. It's a way to do that over and over again if we want to give it another attempt or something. And I can't be bothered to try, quite honestly. So I'm not going to. Now, I'll just check out in here. And see if there's anything I can buy.
Perhaps another time.
Doesn't look like it.
All members of the fraternity of San Paolo. Due to unfortunate misuse of funds,
Hopefully the city has been reclaimed now. Would be nice. I'll restock on one bit of medicine. Now, no pouches I can buy. I'm sticking to the colors we have right now. So on to the next memory then.
What are you doing out here?
I'm so sorry, Ezio. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I predicted this. They got in.
To lower our defenses.
As soon as you left, they attacked again. Checco Orsi. He has the apple.
What? No! Where is he?
We chased him out here, but the bastards escaped into the mountains.
Then we'll have to follow him. Eliminate him to retrieve the apple. I'll get right on that. But we're notorious again, immediately, because of reasons. That's another feather, but again, I'm not going to bother collecting any more of these, even if 50 would get me. Even if getting 50 of the apples would get me that last weapon, I cannot be bothered. Okay, so is my objective to kill him or follow him? That's what I need to know. Kill him. Good. That makes it much easier. It's a lot easier to kill someone than to follow them in this game, just because, and I've explained this countless times before, the general pursuit mechanics are not very fun. So, there we go. That's nice and dealt with, so we should have our apple back now.
You have your prize again.
Was it worth
And
it?
you weren't even
So
a
much
challenge. We barely got detected in that.
A prize of such value. It will not remain yours for long.
Yeah, well,
Shall see.
you see, this is an apt summation of what I think of you and your bullshit. So have fun with that and enjoy hell. But apparently he got a blow-in while I was busy gloating. Could have done without that, honestly. poison or just generally getting stabbed, though? That is the question.
Don't. Who are you? Stop. Don't open it.
Oh dear. This is not going well. This is not going well at all.
Ezio, thank God you're back with us. Are you all right? What happened to you?
I don't know.
One of my guards had the luck to find you in the hills, next to Kekko Orsi's dead body.
See, that I remember. Wait, there was a third man. He took the apple.
Who?
He wore a black robe, like a monk. And I think... a missing finger.
Missing finger.
See, Katerina,
We have
I
a
have to go
distinguishing
right away.
characteristic.
Then you will need this as well.
The map Niccolo spoke of. Your husband.
Ex-husband, mio caro. He swore he'd uncovered the locations of all the Codex pages. You will recover the apple, but you will never find the vault without this.
Actually, I hate to burst your bubble, dearie, but
where I've seen monks wearing black robes.
we don't actually need the map. I have already found all of the Codex
I think I'm going to
pages.
miss you, Katerina.
Oh, I know you will.
Ho ho! But yes, we have already found those Codex pages. So your map is not going to help much, really. But I do appreciate the thought. So thank you for that. I'll take it as it was meant. A generous gift to help me out. And not go on about the fact that I don't actually need it for the thing that you presume I need it for. I appreciate the thought, even if it's not going to get much use, is what I'm saying here. But we have my horse here, so let's speed up the journey to the next quest location a little bit. And not run into citizens who are walking by also. What's this gonna get me? Far from the tree, search for the abbey in the Romanga wetlands, or search the abbey rather, for the black-robed monk who stole the apple. I can do that. Unfortunately, it is one of those restricted areas. Meaning that I'm going to have to be on the lookout for guards. Well, here's a bit of treasure. I can always do with some more cash. But such a tiny amount, it might as well not even be attempted. Yes, I'm killing them.
Blessings on you, brother.
Grazie. I wonder if you can help me.
What do you seek?
A monk in black robes who lacks one of his 10 fingers.
Well, Brother Guido has only 9 toes. You sure it
No,
wasn't a toe?
I'm quite sure it was
And
fingers.
Brother Domenico, but it's his entire left arm he's lacking.
Again, quite sure it was a finger.
Now wait a moment. I do recall a black-robed monk with 9 fingers. Yes, of course. When we had our last San Vincenzo's feast at the Abbey.
Yes, I know the place. I'll try there. Grazie.
Go in peace, brother.
I always do.
Of course, Ezio has a rather creative interpretation of the word peace, but still. There you go.
Down or I shoot!
Fine. Jeez, I just wanted a feather. You bastards could be a little more reasonable.
Please, be careful.
But now, let's get to our next location. And Horsey has decided to help us out. And seeing as I haven't been able to come up with an acceptable name for him, he shall remain Horsey for now. And we'll need to take the bridge, but I'm not bothering with any of the treasure chests anymore, I don't think. Because as we saw with the last one... Oh, come on! Ezio, I thought you knew how to ride a horse. As I was saying, as we learned with the last treasure chest, they don't contain enough florins to be worth it.
Coming for this fight, eh?
So I just will not bother. Sorry, dudes and dudettes. Okay, let's have a look at the map. It's inside the city. Ah, of course. I'll have a look at that area, find this fellow and get my apple back, hopefully. I'm hoping it will be that straightforward, but I'm prepared for it to be less straightforward. And have to do some creative improvisations. Ezio's very good at creative improvisation, you know? Or improvisation, depending on how you like to say it. I see one of... Yeah, that's one of the Eagle Vision puzzle glyph things.
Excuse me, brother. I wonder if you can...
Unholy demon! Get away!
What's wrong?
You're the one who killed Brother Stefano! Brothers, the killer of monks has returned!
Wait, what? I'm sorry. The hell is going on here? The killer of monks. Kindly shelve the bullshit and tell me the truth.
Please, no, I don't want to die!
I only kill those who kill others, and your brother Stefano was a killer. I'm sure you are no such thing. Now, listen to me. I'm looking for a black-robed monk who's missing a finger.
Missing a finger, you say? Do you mean like Fra Savonarola?
Savonarola? Who is this? You know him?
I did. He was one of us for a time.
And then?
We suggested he retire to a hermitage for a good long time.
I'm afraid to say his retreat has come to an end. Where would he have gone?
Oh dear. Santo Spirito in Firenze? It's where he studied. Perhaps it's where he would return.
I thank you. Go with God, brother.
All the way to Firenze now. God damn it. It's going to be a long trip. But that's the end of sequence 12, apparently. Hopefully, retrieving this apple won't take too long once we get dumped into Firenze.
I think I repaired that busted memory. Why don't you try opening it?
Busted memory, eh? Anyways, I only noticed this session, but Ezio has a beard now. Somehow I didn't notice when he picked that up. But Ezio's facial hair is the only indication I have of his... Let's see, how do I put this? It's the only indication I have of the passage of time, since I do not pay attention to the dates very well. So the only thing indicating that to me right now is his facial hair. But what is this? Florentine fiasco. Meet up with Machiavelli. I am notorious, apparently.
If Piero had only a tenth of his father's talent, we'd still have some place to call home.
So, we'll have to find a way into Florence without going through the front gate. Or without going through the traditional way. At least. So I think we're going to be using some smoke bomb here. So that's got us in. We still gotta be on the lookout for guards, though, because we are notorious. Apparently we got seen. Though I don't know why they're chasing us, honestly.
Don't understand why they'd be so willing to accept his oppression.
But some sort of occupation of Florence appears to be going on. Meaning we are technically a criminal now. I think we'll be killing a few guards. So, let's do that. While we're in here, a few guards need to die. Down this guy, who loves to hit a lot. I don't care for your fucking money. Excuse me. Great. This guy is a bastard, apparently. I can't say I'm surprised, honestly.
Even Botticelli sides with that monster. It's sorcery, however
No.
you explain it.
Let's down as many of these guys as possible. I don't think that we're going to be able to just run and get out of having to fight them. I will have to finish them off in order to be on the safe side well enough. Come on, guys. You have my permission to die. Ezio, kindly back the fuck up. Oh, god damn it. First of all, Ezio can do some of that. And I need to get up there again. How to do this? Let's find the thing to climb. This should be it. We'll go over to the hidden blade to be on the safe side for the time being, though. And meet up with Machiavelli. It took us a while, though, that's for sure. What the hell is going on here? That's what I want to know.
Marola has taken control of Firenze.
Yes. No doubt aided by that treacherous artifact.
So that's what he used it for.
That may be more complicated than you think.
When isn't it?
Exactly. Complicated. Saying something is a bit complicated. It's a Tuesday for Ezio, basically.
The one they worship.
Ah, the apple.
Only in part. It's not the city he's enthralled, but its leaders. Men possessed of influence and power. They, in turn,
okay,
and ensure his will is done.
The people act as if they have no say in the
rather
matter.
clever, isn't it?
To oppose the status quo, and so it falls to us to help them see the truth.
Yes, rather clever, isn't it? He doesn't try and mind control everyone, just a few select political leaders. Enough to get his control
Sending his soldiers into Firenze.
in place.
Sending them back. Usually,
And he's not retaliated with an army
You know
yet,
they have police here as
apparently.
well. An unfortunate complication. Pauline.
Okay. We have a place to get to. I'll try to skirt around the soldiers where I can, but as you see right there, not working all the time. Kill those guys and him. So come on, let's go. We'll kill them when we need to, but I'll try to avoid it where possible.
A direct assault will be dangerous.
True. But what other option is there?
Aside from the city leaders, the people's minds are their own, correct?
Yes, let's see what Ezio comes up with.
Not by choice, but force and fear.
See.
Then I propose we use these to our advantage. If we can silence his lieutenants and stir up discontent, you will be distracted, and I will have a chance to strike.
Clever. I'll speak with La Volpe and Paola. They can help to organize the uprising as you free the dissidents.
So,
I'll take care of his inventors.
time for a popular uprising then. Interesting choice, Ezio. Very interesting. Sprint jump. Our next objective is just kill a whole bunch of his lieutenants. I'm no longer notorious, thankfully. I just have to get a little distance over here so that bastard doesn't keep going after me. But I'll do one or two of these guys now, but we're gonna have to end the episode pretty soon because we're getting there in a length of time.
Material. Seek salvation in the flame.
Fuck you. They're burning books? We had this in the last damn game. With that asshole who was burning books all the time. We had this last time. Are you telling me we have to deal with this bullshit again? I am not a fan. Not at all. Not a fan. He's dying.
It seems a righteous one, a form of prayer, of worship. And if others might gaze upon my creations and see something of the Lord within, well, would they not be also brought closer to him? And so I thought myself an outlaw, a speaker, a preacher, a guide to those who had lost their faith. But in truth, I was deceived. The devil is a crafty soul. His manipulations many. I thought my work was...
Okay. We're going to have to gun this fellow.
Doors that allowed its corrupting influence to enter into our world. My art did not comfort them, but poisoned them instead. Made them lust and base and immoral. But before they were not. I had been deceived. But now, I have a chance to make amends, to undo the damage I have wrought. I pray that you will join me. Free yourselves of deception and corruption. Give up your blasphemous works. Ink and canvas evoke desire, which in turn births jealousy and rage. Destroy them. Suppress such emotions, for they are dangerous. Dedicate yourselves wholly unto our Lord and his prophet.
Ah, there he is. It's that guy pacing around. I just got to wait. Just gotta wait. Then I can shoot him when the time is right and run away from the guards who will go ballistic. Just give it a little time. Just a little time. There we go. Hook, line, and sinker. And down he goes. You burned books, you motherfucker.
But they were. My own self-doubt let him hold me as he did. I am sorry.
As am I. Non è una scelta che compio a cuor leggero.
Yeah, I really should try to not insult these lieutenants because I tend to know the target is not fleeing. I just killed him. As I was saying, I really should try to not insult these lieutenants like I do with all the other enemies, because everyone else I just insult and call them names just because it's kind of just the way I've done things. But these guys are not bad people, they're just under mind control basically, so I'll try to tone down the insults a little, I suppose.
Get
down from there! There he is! Won't escape!
Hey, I was getting down, you bastard. Jesus. These people. You guards are ridiculous, the kind of things that you come after me for. You really are. You really, really are. You really, really, really are. So now, 56,000 florins in the chest, but I don't really care. We own pretty much everything I think I'm going to want in this game beyond the odd medicine or heal or something. I'm going to do one more of the assassinations and then end it. Then in the next episode, we're going to do a bunch of climbing, I think. Because there's still a few Eagle Vision towers that we have to do, so I'll get on that next time, I think.
Non si passa! Do you hear me? Until you've all submitted and given yourself over to the Prophet, Savonarola, this bridge will remain closed to you.
Wow. Eliminate the condottieri guarding the bridge.
You say you have things to do, places to go, obligations to fulfill. Ha! You have but one obligation. To submit. Why fight that? Why resist? It is ours. Your precious legacy have abandoned.
Will you guys cut it out? Eliminate the condottieri.
Come see what pride you Savonarola wants only the best for you. A city free of vice and temptation. A people united by faith. All men are equal in the eyes of the Lord. And so they shall be in Firenze. This is a chance for us to turn over a new leaf.
I have throwing knives. It's been a while since I've made use of these. May as well make use of them. That is all of my throwing knives gone. So now I will try and counter-kill these fellows. Now, kill them like that. And no. I'm going to see if I can't loot back a few throwing knives. Also a smoke bomb. Handy that. And I'm getting a few throwing knives, but not that many.
To leave behind our miserable past and return to simpler
There can be no salvation for sins such as
I am here
these.
to help. To lead you into a new
What's the big deal? They were harassing the lot of you. You should be thanking me, honestly. Really. But we have 12 of our knives now. So that's fine.
Open your eyes to a greater truth. That times are changing. No, that times have changed. And nothing good will come of resisting. I hear you moaning and complaining. You say you have things to do, places to go.
Okay.
Obligations to fulfill. You have but one obligation. To submit.
Ezio, what the hell was that?
Fight us. Why resist? The city is ours. Your precious
What was that,
medicine.
Ezio? Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was ridiculous. I don't know what happened. That was insane. It really was. Completely and utterly insane. What do you think you were doing falling off the damn thing, Ezio? Honestly.
I merely seek to open your eyes to a greater truth. The time has There! Shit, I've lost sight of him!
That's you down. Now. Let's deal with you the old-fashioned way.
You wear a noble's clothes. How is it Savonarola charmed you?
Wealth and power do not ensure contentment. I wanted even more.
And now instead, you have nothing. Questo non è che un atto dovuto. Requiescat in pace.
Okay. Running time! Running time! Running time, running time, running time! Okay, time for me to run away like a little bitch. This is the traditional thing to do after every assassination. You run away. But that should be another district ready to rise up. Making some nice progress here. Need to get up onto the bridge again, though. And here we are. But I think I am going to leave this episode here. So, this has been Dark Phoenix Gaming. Thank you very much for watching my latest episode of Assassin's Creed 2. Next time, we will continue with our efforts to liberate Firenze and get back the Apple of Eden. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.